As long as you follow some guidelines and some good practices, creating a high quality icon for your app is a breeze with Glaze. First of all, when you create an app that is, as soon as you submit your first prompt, Glaze will automatically generate an icon for you. After that, at any point, you can edit your app and iterate with AI to update it to whatever you like. So let me give you an overview of what's happening behind the scenes when Glaze is creating the first icon, so you know exactly what to do to try to get as good a result as possible from the start. The model that generates your first icon is getting a few things as context: your app name, a brief description of what it does, how it works, and what it's for, some baseline instructions of what it means to create a beautiful and functional macOS app icon, and some visual references of great macOS icons for it to be inspired by. What does this mean for you as a Glaze creator? Well, in this stage, it means that the biggest impact you can have on your icon lies on your first prompt. The more you are descriptive, thorough, and most importantly specific, the easier a job Glaze will have at translating your app's functionality into a beautiful, representative icon. Now, it's true that some of the greatest logos and app icons don't really have an obvious association to the app itself. So it's perfectly normal not to be satisfied with what you get at first. It just means that you're going to have to iterate a little so it understands your vision, and that's what I'll show you how to do now. To edit your app icon, you can click on it in the chat window in the toolbar or in the My Projects tab in Glaze. You can select one of your apps and press the edit button to get the same view. You have a couple of options here. You can write in a prompt for AI to generate a new set of icons for you, or upload your own icon to just use that. By the way, if you're a designer and you have the skills and time to make your own icon, then there's really no beating that option. Just open Figma or any tool of your choice, and you can make sure it's going to look exactly as you want, including by using your brand colors and logo, for example, if you're creating an app to share with your team. Just upload the PNG and you're good to go. Now, for the rest of us, let's look at some best practices to make sure your prompts will generate the best results. In this box, you can either ask it to iterate on the existing icon or to generate something totally new. The model will kind of figure it out if you want one or the other. But as usual, the more explicit you are about your intention, then the less likely it is to get it wrong. Once you submit your prompt, you get 3 variants back. You can either pick one and call it a day, or select your favorite to keep iterating on. If you don't like any of those, then you can also go back to the previously selected icon and start over. Now, here are some good practices that work well. Be specific. So this means colors, detailed description of what the shape or drawing should be, and the style it should be made in, what you like and don't like about previous versions, etc. If you give it a reference image, which you can attach with this button, the model tends to do an even better job, and it doesn't have to be an icon itself. If you're making a calculator app, you can pick a photo of a calculator that you like, or say an ancient abacus, and have it use that as inspiration. I personally use this a lot. And keep in mind that the context about your app itself, the model got in the beginning, is still there, but here in manual mode, your direct prompts are going to take precedence. Creating a great icon in Glaze is in many ways much like perfecting the app itself. It takes a clear vision, specific instructions, and sometimes a little bit of patience. But personally, I think it's a really fun part of the process, and a good quality icon says a lot about the app it's representing. So I think it's definitely worth spending some time on it. Check out some of the beautiful icons that have been built with Glaze for apps that are available in the store. If you like those tips, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and maybe share in the comments what's been helping you get good results with your Glaze icons. And also share your app in the comments so I can take a look. And for more tips and news about building with Glaze, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Cheers.